So I'm here with Rudy. We're gonna actually install a shaker motor in the Stranger Things, and we have absolutely no idea what we're doing. But that's not really any different than normal, so. Shutting it off is a good first step. This thing pops off. There's like 2 latches inside. The 2 latches pop out and then the lock bar comes off. I know that much. Then now the hard part is we gotta get this glass off. And I don't have gloves or anything, so that's the noob in me that doesn't know what he's doing. You're gonna stress me out. It's just like crunchy. Because I just feel like any pressure in the thing could just shatter, because it is tempered glass, I think. Are you behind me? That's not really stressful at all, dude. When we prop the machine up, we gotta take the balls out. I'm gonna lift the table up, and then you're gonna catch the balls, okay? You're gonna catch the balls. That's where they're coming out. There's probably a way to do this. It's much easier than this, but we don't know what we're doing, so. Okay, you guys with me still? All right. Is that how you catch balls? I don't know, like, is that... Ready? How you do it. Wait, I think I hit this. Ready? Yep. You got it? Is that all of them? Oh yeah, just throw it right on the subwoofer, no big deal. Just throw it through the subwoofer. Right, is that good? I used to have a friend that he'd be working on cars and you'd hear like smashing and he'd be like, oh, it's not my car. I'm all, that's not really what I want to hear. What the hell is this all about? See if you can get the camera in there. Why does it say Goonies Pro? Oh yeah, right there. You see that? Yep. That's baffling to me, because I heard that Stern they reuse the playfields, but I don't even know. Is there a Goonies? I don't know. Who knows? I have no idea what I'm talking about. All right, so let's get the camera. We'll bring it in here. So this part of the document talks about how if you have this node board, which is this board right here that you see, it says if you don't have these 2 capacitors on it, that you have to use this separate capacitor kit, which is actually this. So this is actually really important because we don't need this. So if you don't read this and you use this, you're probably gonna get into big trouble. So I think, yeah, so I think the Spike 2 board, which is what this has, doesn't use this. So just keep in mind, definitely read this, because if your board doesn't have the capacitors, you need to use that. Install the shaker motor assembly in the right front corner of the pinball machine using the included screws. That should be easy enough. You know what's cool is like a lot of people buy these machines that are upgraded and they spend all this money because of the shaker. They want an upgraded shaker motor, but it's just a matter of screwing it down and connecting it. And I think just securing the wires, making sure the wires are good. Just don't. Yeah. Okay. I thought you were gonna drop it on top of all the electronics. You know what's funny is, so Rudy didn't come over to do this. It was like a completely different thing. He came over to pick up some other stuff, and I was like, let's just do it, because it came today. It came like a couple minutes before he got here. Well, you don't want it to hit the tilt bob though. So what is that? Why would you need all this stuff? I think we should executive decision this a little bit. They look like they're screwed into something. Oh, it's a zip tie that holds it on. It looks like you wrap it twice through these things, which is kind of weird. Go through here twice. So I guess you go 1, 2, and then is that twice? So I guess that just goes right here. I'm guessing those use these guys. I should Google what a ferrite does. Like, what is this supposed to be for? This is gonna get secured. This part is totally not getting put on it. How are you supposed to screw that down, dude? It's like crooked. It's not straight. But is this on backwards? Should it have been the other way? All right, so basically, I'm gonna probably put one more right there to hold this down, but I'm just routing this through the predetermined little things that are the pre-allocated little guides right there. Really tight. There's a lot of cabling already in here, as you can kind of see. It's technically all of it. I don't know, that kind of seems like it bows out a little too much, but dress cables and existing clamps, which we did. Install the cover to the shaker motor assembly, which we did. Slide the playfield back into the cabinet, install the pinballs, glass, and front molding, plug the AC cord back in, use the switch to turn on the game. That's it. All right, so right now we're just gonna lower the playfield back down. So you could do this as one person, but it is a lot easier when you have 2. So then you just slide this other part back, and then there's a hump right here. We just have to lift and go over the hump. Then we tilt it forward. And then if we have it right, these little latches go into this front part. Forward. There we go. That's it. So we're gonna power it on, and if the shaker motor works, then we're good. All right, we'll lock that up. We're not gonna put the glass on quite yet, because just to make sure it all works before we do. Because it already sounds good without the shaker motor. I gotta think it's gonna sound even better.
The audio alone of this thing is just
Yeah, the audio is really good, I know. By the way, we tried to find the Wi-Fi antenna for this because the Wi-Fi signal strength is really kind of crappy, but we can't find it. Here's a quick video update. I did find the Wi-Fi. You just take that down, take the back box off. The Wi-Fi antenna is actually right there. This was the one that was there. It's actually white, so you can see it's a white one, so I couldn't even see it. I actually replaced it with this Cana kit one. This is the one that supposedly comes with the Insider Connect kit, and I get a much better signal with this. So I don't know, factory installed, it came with this, but I bought this one on Amazon and switched it out, and it didn't require any drivers or anything, it just worked. So
you would think this would not be intense or stressful at all, but it is horrifying.
All right, that's it.
Done.
Done like dinner.
Done like dinner.
And we've installed a shaker motor.
Yep, the most hardest part that we thought was going to be was installing the shaker motor. Turned out to be pretty easy, so.
Okay, so we got the shaker motor installed. Rudy had to go, but I want to give you a little demonstration. It's hard to demonstrate a shaker motor because it actually shakes, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the microphone, my other microphone, inside the cabinet, so hopefully you can hear the shaker motor engage when we hit certain things on the playfield. I'm going to focus on the Demogorgon because it's an easier thing to get to really quick. And you can see as I hit him and there's damage taken, you'll hear the rumble motor or the shaker motor go off. Okay, so we're gonna start the game up, and I'm putting on the other microphone right now, and I'm actually gonna stick it inside the coin door, right by the shaker motor. So it should be pretty loud in there. All right, let's do it. Okay, this is the best way to showcase the shaker motor. When I hit the Demogorgon, it takes 5 shots to kill him, you'll really hear that shaker motor go off. But there's other elements that happen during the game where you'll feel that shaker motor. All right, here it is. Oh, missed him that time. Missed him again. I didn't get him. Son of a bitch. All right, guys, that about wraps things up, but I want to let you know this is the first time I've ever worked on a pinball machine, and I now know how to take the pinballs out. I know, it was a nightmare. I didn't know what I was doing, but you know what? I gotta say, the shaker motor, after all, it wasn't too bad to do. They're a really cost-effective upgrade. It's like 200 bucks or so. And so if you buy a pro model, you can easily add a shaker motor. It wasn't that bad. You know, after I got over the initial taking the glass out, I gotta admit, I was feeling pretty good about it. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. Let me know what you think about this video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Put your comments below, I wanna hear from you. And that's it for now. We will see you on the next one.